Recyclit. Recyclit brought the garbage chutes directly into the kitchen. You can install a single chute depending on the size of the container and the length of the chute. The cost will range from $950 to $1,600. If needed, there's an option to install a double system costing from $1,900 to $4,300. The company also offers a version with 3 trash tunnels. In that case, the price starts at $2,850 and can go up to $4,800. No matter how many chutes there are, the system is easy to use. You open a hatch and throw the trash in. It's a great way to get rid of bad smells and waste at home. But that's not all, since the company offers tunnels that can be used to send laundry to the laundry room or food scraps to compost bins. Overall, that's a versatile solution. X2 Master. Washing dishes by hand is tough. A dishwasher is slow. So in this situation, the only option left is to set up a huge machine like this at home. Placing the dishes under the X2 Master, the user needs to activate the system and the machine will lower itself. In a short amount of time, with water heated between 95 and 185 degrees Fahrenheit, it cleans up to 18 dinner plates, up to 12 soup bowls, 25 glasses, plus some pots, pans, and other dishes. To wash certain dishes most effectively, the X2 Master has 2 modes: high pressure and low pressure. The first one minimizes the need for scrubbing, soaking, and pre-washing pots, pans, and other cooking containers. The second mode is needed for washing plates, cups, and utensils. XTEND. The bathtub by Karina Dushchi Design Studio has a special feature. It easily unfolds into a usable shape from a 15-pound, 0.3-inch thick plate. In short, it's perfect for fans of mobility and people living in compact spaces. For those who enjoy a comfortable bath, it's also great. It comes with a fabric inlet. In general, that's it. There aren't any more useful features for home use. However, there's something that'll excite those who really love unusual items. The bathtub is crafted from carbon fiber using high-pressure water jet cutting technology. As Karina Dushchi says, XTEND reimagines the conventional concept of a bathtub. However, it's a pity that the creators don't actually sell their creation. Powafree. $1,140. That's exactly how much you need to pay to turn your balcony into a place that cuts down on your utility bills. For this price, Big Blue will provide 2 solar panels with a maximum power of 200 watts each, which are installed outside the balcony railing or attached to a protective screen, as well as a battery pack with a total capacity of 2,560 watt-hours. The last element of the system is a controller with micro-inverters, which has the necessary level of protection for installation on the balcony and performs the crucial task of managing the distribution of energy generated by the panels. Of course, all this can be controlled and managed by the user through a special smartphone app. ULSR Slam. Here's an air conditioner from Hisense that lets you set up a comfortable environment in any room without any construction work or other stuff that many people don't like. The air conditioner is easy to move and connects to the window with the hose, which takes just a few minutes. The air conditioner switches on using the remote control or through the panel on the unit and actively adjusts the temperature in the room. Keep in mind, we're talking about a standard air conditioner with 1 hose. There's a more advanced model that has 2 hoses, letting the air conditioner handle areas up to 550 square feet. EC. Getting rid of minor flooding, pumping clean or used water, these are tasks that little giant pumps can handle. It's interesting that this pump consumes less electricity compared to similar models because it has motors with a permanent split capacitor. On top of that, water will be moved quickly as the pump's capacity is 53 gallons per minute. When you're doing the tasks, you don't have to worry about the integrity of the pump. First of all, it's not that expensive at $170, and secondly, you'd have to really try to damage a device made of cast iron. Froli. The system from Froli is designed to improve people's quality of life thanks to its unusual design, which is quite different from the alternatives harmful to the body. Each model of the sleep system consists of a base that's assembled like a toy, very simple and quick. In most Froli sleep system models, 3 rigid zones are formed from separate parts. There are soft spring elements that let the sensitive shoulder area sink into the mattress. The main elements have an optimal level of firmness for the rest of the body. When needed, you can increase the firmness of certain zones using red tension crosspieces, which attach to the pre-installed spring elements. To purchase a solution from Froli, you need to spend from $173 to $373, depending on the system size and the weight it can support. Shade Sails. The founder of Shade Sails Canada is Bryden Rowe. His whole life has been closely connected to traditional sails. Obviously, that's what led him to decide to move them from the water to the land. The company's ground sails have 3 attachment points. If that's not enough, there are models with 4 points. Additionally, the range includes sails of various sizes. There's a quadrilateral sail measuring 18 by 18 feet, and the largest triangular sail measures 18 by 18 by 25 feet. There's good news for those needing custom solutions. The company can make a sail with any dimensions on request. Now let's take a look at this video. Yes, the sails withstand even such weather conditions, so it's no wonder that you have to pay a pretty penny for the sails. The largest triangular sail will cost $667, and the quadrilateral one, $1,015. Basto Pro. First, you set up the base, and then you place a post with a fabric size of 13 by 13 feet or 16 by 16 feet into it. After that, everything has to be secured. A couple more steps and it's all set. Solero has made it easy to create a sun and rain shelter in your backyard. The parasol is protected from fading since it's made of special fabric. However, it's not just the fabric that makes it special. The frame is also an example of durability because it's made of aluminum. Strong wind or impacts will, if anything, damage the parasol, but clearly not to the point where it's completely unusable. The cost of a sustainable sun protection solution starts at $2,380. The maximum cost is unknown, but obviously the lowest price will get you a parasol with dimensions of 13 by 13 feet without any extras. FGH-V Galleria. Quickly changing a window into a balcony seems like something incredible, but thankfully, it's totally real thanks to FGH-V. First, the top sash opens upward, a window like any other. Nothing surprising or extraordinary, but then when the bottom sash starts moving, a balcony suddenly appears, complete with a railing for safety. The perks of the balcony window don't end there. The upper and lower sashes are equipped with a protective double-glazed unit and also have high sound and heat insulation. The frame is made from multi-layered pine with vacuum impregnation and coated with acrylic varnish. For security, there's an enhanced anti-burglary system called Top Safe. Plus, there's an automatic air intake system. Sampayan Xpress. When you don't need to dry clothes, this solution hangs neatly on the wall, not using up valuable space. When clothes are washed, the drying rack slides out, allowing you to get rid of the moisture. Do you think this is perfect for saving space? Yes, but it's not just about that. The Sampayan Xpress drying rack can be safely placed both indoors and outdoors, as it's made of stainless steel that can handle any weather, whether it's rain or wind. A few words about the installation. The hardest part is finding the drill, the wrench, and reading the manual. If you've done all that, the whole process will take about 6 minutes. NewAge. You can raise the temperature in a garage with regular heaters, but in spaces like these, there's usually not much room. So the best option would be a solution from NewAge products. Space-saving products like this heater are mounted on the wall. This type of product allows you to place useful items underneath it. It's especially effective to put the heater above the workbench, since with its 1500-watt power, you'll complete all your tasks without worrying about the garage being cold. And if it gets too warm, there are 3 quick power settings and 30 precise temperature levels. You won't have to worry about the device's integrity because it has water protection and a built-in shutdown feature to prevent overheating. You can set up comfortable conditions for working in the garage for just $100. Iris. Here's a solution for drying shoes. It helps save useful space in the house. And no, the company Iris didn't make it foldable, but simply miniaturized it. With dimensions of 5 by 4 by 12 inches, the device can be placed almost anywhere and is also easy to move to any available spot. When it's time to dry, it turns out that there are 2 hoses hidden inside that can be plugged into either one pair of shoes or 2. Also, there's a kickstand that can be used if needed. Apart from that, the $90 shoe dryer has various adjustable modes and temperature settings built in to suit any drying needs. As always, crafty people can make a similar device for cheap with their own hands. In this case, to build a shoe dryer, you need panels of any material for the base and plastic pipes. The end result lets you dry not only shoes, but since there are no electronics, the process is slower. Star cabin. Size of 10 by 10 feet, 100 square feet of space, 2 to 4 days of building with 2 people who only have basic skills. It's all about Star Cabin, a cozy little house that has enough interior space and doesn't take up much room. Its price is $11,750, which is quite a lot. But for that money, you get a house that's ready to use right away. The set includes double doors, a single window with double glazing, asphalt shingles on the roof, plus the entire structure is made from Scandinavian pine with 1-inch thick walls. You just need to furnish the house the way you want. By the way, when purchasing a Star Cabin, you can select extra options that will of course enhance the house, but will also raise the final cost. TETTRO. The In-Home Group says that any house with this system installed is sure to catch everyone's eye. It's hard to disagree. It's always interesting to watch smoothly moving objects. You could say it's mesmerizing. But the creators are actually being modest, because a sliding roof isn't just a fascinating sight. Enjoy stargazing without any interruptions, but don't want a part of your home to be under the open sky? No problem. The roof can open up when needed with a remote control, and then retract the same way. Want fresh air but also to stay dry when it rains? This solution is perfect for that too. Plus, everything can be automated with a moisture sensor. In general, the solution from In-Home Group is great for both aesthetic pleasure and comfortable life. Oltao. What kind of interior element could get an extra useful function? Oltao chose chandeliers, which now serve as both lights and fans. There are lots of models, even the most finicky design enthusiasts will find something. There are traditional-looking chandeliers, more modern options, or devices that look completely unusual. You can also choose from a large variety of sizes. What's really interesting is the fans. In some models, they stay in the same position when turned on and are already in the extended position from the start. However, in other models, it's hard to tell that the device is a 2-in-1 before you turn it on. HOFT. We put the meat on the grill. No, this isn't a clip from a cooking show. We're actually doing construction here. So next we set up the posts. Then we insert the boards between them. One by one they go up easily on top of each other, forming a partial but decent shield from curious onlookers. Next, the steps for installing the boards are repeated. In the end, the area is already fenced off on two sides. And what about the meat? There it is, freshly cooked. This way, the company clearly demonstrates how quickly their solution can create a private area for relaxation. Higold. You're looking at the epitome of aesthetics. The way the Higold rack turns is something you can watch for a long time and carefully without getting distracted by anything else. Owners will clearly rotate it often. However, the rack clearly isn't just for admiring. This rack can be hidden in a closet and then used to save space, as with it, you don't need extra furniture to store a lot of shoes. Just place shoes on one side, turn it around, and place shoes on the other side. Also, Higold says that the rotating rack is made of premium leather and high-quality cobalt platinum, so it'll also decorate your home. Mini. There are many things you can hang on the wall to save space, including a washing machine. And you don't have to come up with anything new. Daewoo has a solution designed just for this. To mount it on the wall, the designers had to cut down the capacity to 5.5 pounds of laundry. However, this won't be a major issue when saving space is the top priority. Besides, in other respects, the washing machine is almost on par with the analogs. It has a hot and cold water wash mode with different temperatures, a quick wash for 2 pounds of laundry in 15 minutes, a delicate mode, drying, and much more, allowing you to wash clothes and enjoy the freed up space. The price of a wall-mounted washing solution starts at $717 and goes up to $970 depending on the version. T1. Handing over tasks to technology is common nowadays, but for a trash can to do everything but take itself out of the house, the trash can seals and changes trash bags on its own with the push of a button. They are sealed tight inside, after which the person just has to take them to the street trash bin. Then the can opens a new bag and the cycle starts all over again. The device also has a set of infrared sensors which allow it to open the lid on its own so that you definitely don't forget where to throw the trash. Priced at $210, this invention is more expensive than similar products, but it's worth purchasing. Just picture how much easier managing trash will become. Something's missing here, perhaps the ability to talk to people. By the way, a talking trash can entertained guests at Disneyland from 1995 to 2014. It didn't talk on its own, it had a microphone and an operator. But now, with the advent of artificial intelligence, we can create a trash can that will really encourage people to dispose of their trash properly.